Hello, welcome to part 17 of Pokemon Fire Red. Anyway, as we were saying a couple of days ago, new generation Pokemon games, you all heard about that?
Yep.
Yeah, it's why.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yes, it is pretty damn cool.
So what are your thoughts?
I quite like... I think like the new Ultimate Pokemon are kind of crazy, but I'm still trying to decide whether or not that's in a good or bad way.
New Ultimate Pokemon?
Well, whatever they are, the special ones.
They're champion Pokemon. They then Digivolve into Ultimate.
I thought I was getting my
Get it together.
monster catching games or thingies mixed up.
But yeah. New legendaries who are supposed to look like an X and a Y. Doesn't really do that well.
Well, the Y one does.
The Y one does, the X one does not.
Maybe if he stood with his legs apart he would, but then he would look a bit stupid.
Well, no, sort of battle pose with this sort of head reared forward. So horns up, legs out. But
Yeah.
Which is the one ones the bird with like 5 fingers?
Why?
3 hands.
Why would a bird need fingers at all? Wouldn't it be talons?
It has 5 fingers. It's like 3 hands with 5 fingers each on it.
it has a tail.
Same way Lugia has fingers.
Feather fingers.
Could it like
makes
pick
sense.
stuff up with them?
I doubt it. It has its own set of talons, but it's just a tail that looks like its wings.
Which moves should be forgotten.
Also, funnily enough, in the Norse mythology with the world's tree, there on the upper branches there rests a hawk. Around the trunk of a tree there's a deer, and on the roots there's a snake. So X and Y
This is meant to be based on Norse mythology, isn't it?
might be. It is set in Europe.
As goes the rumour anyway.
Yeah.
Well, judging by trailer, yeah.
It wasn't the Eiffel Tower, isn't it? Wasn't there?
Yeah, and lights from Europe. So when Pokemon Z comes out, it'll probably have a snake in it, who will probably be shaped like a Z, but that's not really all that impressive from a design standpoint.
No.
Unless
Yes,
it's like
well-
multiple limbs or something.
Maybe it could
Multiple
be like a
limbs.
snake man. Like it's got
Maybe
the
it'll be
body.
Trogdor, the Burninator. Because that looks like a Z. That's way too old for any of you to get, isn't it?
No, I'm sorry.
Some like the oldest days of viral vid. You young people.
Aren't you the youngest of the lot here?
That's beside the point. Alright, and new starters.
What are the starters?
One's a frog.
Yeah,
Froakie.
Chestin, Froakie, and Finnegan.
Yeah.
I find it vaguely amusing that Froakie basically has a name vaguely similar to Froakie in most language except French, where it's Grenazoos.
That sounds much cooler though.
That's what I'm like, because the French word for frog isn't frog.
And plot
It's-
twist: the final evolution of all of them will be firefighting.
Yes, everyone's made that joke now.
Well, now I've made it, so now it's officially everyone.
Is it that whenever anyone says firefighting, I instantly get a mental image of Fireman Sam?
That's not the first time it's happened. In the Pokemon world, when they yell people to call for the firefighters, it doesn't help the problem at all. The concept fighting fire with fire does not work in real life.
That's why you don't call for the firefighters, you call for the Squirtle Squad.
Squirt.
Then the dark glasses come out.
Squirrel.
That's all for the squirrel that's choking on the smoke as we speak.
I think he just swallowed a Squirtle.
It wasn't a Squirtle. It was fine. I'm fine. Okay.
Okay, if it was a Squirtle, then who did you swallow?
A can of Coke. The entire can.
Fuck this drinking malarkey, you just go right for it.
Well, I suppose it saves going down to the recycling bin.
Yeah. It's full of essential irons.
Does make for a painful trip to the toilet later, though.
Well, only if you've got a puny
don't
woman
you mean a drink of
digestive
can?
system. My digestive system's that of a man. I can digest anything. Like a shark.
Right.
In the meantime, we are beating up a cool guy. Or whatever he calls himself. Which
Beating
probably
up-
means he's one of the nerdiest of the nerds.
Beating up.
Yeah.
We're beating
Isn't
up,
it when you keep telling people that you're cool, that's when you're not cool?
we're beating up Pokemon Zoo. Beating up Pokemon Batman.
Why is he Batman?
This is Marowak. His parents
He's
are
an
dead.
orphan that grew up into a badass.
His
Oh, I
parents
see.
are dead. Cubone's Pokemon Robin.
So I will put Cubone as Batman. Actually.
Well, Cubone's just a kid, so it's Robin.
Yeah.
Then he grows up and he becomes Batman.
When you become Nightwing?
Well, I'll point out that Dick Grayson did
The
special
Red Hood.
as Batman during the time period that Bruce was dead.
Mm.
And also Robin could have also become Red Hood or Red Robin. There's a lot of Robins.
Yes.
You know when it looks like she's flirting?
Oh, you.
That's
That's
this again,
what
are we?
Sirius is saying.
She's got eyes, all bedroom eyes almost.
And once more we are back to Pokemon sex. Must you really bring us back to this point again?
I find it hilarious, especially considering it's an asexual.
No, it's not. It's female.
It's
Oh,
an asexual
oh,
in the sense it
asexual,
doesn't have
sorry.
sex. It can't make
Yeah.
the baby.
That's
I don't know.
It's sterile, it doesn't mean it's asexual.
I suppose it means you don't have to worry about going to get the pill.
I'm sure that's the first thing on its mind when it wakes up in the morning.
Yep,
And-
no pills for me. I don't have to worry about getting pregnant.
No, when I said, oh, we're back to the subject of Pokemon sex, I didn't want you to continue the subject. I thought maybe we could shift it away. Like to the left. Up and to the left.
YouTube.
So turn all of YouTube into a Pokemon sex site. I imagine
You're
somebody's
not
already done
helping.
so.
It's been
You're not helping the problem.
I imagine there's some sort of pokey porn hub
Well, of course there is. That's not.
of the internet. Archoke.
No.
To be honest, I don't think it's smart enough to work out how you do it.
Can it even reach its own?
You said no earlier, now you're doing it. You.
Can you even take the pants off?
Welcome to the internet, where pretty much everyone's a perv.
No way, you three are. You all have problems. I'm the only normal person here.
Well, you're the one who recruited us, so you know.
Yeah, I'm normal. Therefore I need other people here to bounce jokes off of. But you're all terrible at that.
I have a question.
Yes.
How do you make bright sunlight indoors?
You shoot a giant ball of sunlight in the air. Have you not seen? You've watched Dragon Ball Z, haven't you? They can make a giant moon orb. They can make a giant sun orb as well.
It's not. They don't make a moon orb, but they just make an orb of energy.
Which
Which isn't.
emits the same as a sun. I mean, the same as a
It
moon.
means the same as sun, but doesn't mean it's sunlight because the sun's a very specific, star.
Yeah, so
So it's technically not sunlight. It's just light.
you can make it so it emits the same as the sun. That's not hard.
No, it's like if I take a pair of socks that look like your socks, doesn't mean I'm taking your socks.
They're still socks, though.
Yeah, you still wear them.
Yeah.
It has the exact same properties of socks.
They're not Harry socks.
It doesn't matter. I'm
What if
going
it
to wear
doesn't
them
make
anyway.
Well, it's sunlight. It's not, just light. It's sunlight.
But it can still use it as if though it was natural sunlight, so that's all that matters.
I'm lost.
See, they're being idiots again.
Why are we chucking socks into the sun?
Because they're idiots.
Also, they burn quite nicely.
You don't burn in the sun. That's not how the sun works.
Well, I'd imagine the socks don't last too long.
Yeah, but they don't burn. They evaporate. Then ionize.
I now wonder what would happen if it starts raining socks.
Nothing would happen. There would be a large number of socks, and then it would stop. It'd be
I
very.
want to know what stops.
What?
Well, you're talking about evaporating socks, and water evaporates and makes clouds and rains. So at some point, if it got somewhere
You're going
cooler,
to need a lot
it's
of
not
air
raining
freshener
socks.
if that happens.
Depends if they were new socks or old socks.
Yeah, but they've just been evaporated socks, so I'm assuming they're going to smell.
This is true. Condensed socks probably won't smell that good.
You know, you'd be surprised to know that this is only the 5th stupidest conversation I've listened to this morning.
Which is amazing considering it's the evening.
I know, that's how stupid this conversation is. And it just goes to show you how stupid the conversations I had this morning were.
Welcome to uni life.
I dread to think what your conversations were about this morning.
Oh, we're fighting Giovanni now, by the way, guys.
Oh, he doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's just the leader of an evil organisation.
We already toppled his organisation, I don't care about him.
What's the plot here that he's trying to bring back Team Rocket? Despite the fact nobody cares anymore.
Team Rocket
No,
cares.
Team Rocket hasn't been sunk yet. He's basically just running a gang.
He's regrouping here. It's Doug Trio. It's genius design.
And they're so angry, look at them.
You'd be angry too if you didn't have arms.
I'm still convinced that one at the front can't see what he's doing and sort of squinting at you and leaning forwards to try and work out what's going on.
No, see, they're all the same. There's only one Ditto in the entire world. It's just like a fungus spread out across the entire thing. And Doug Trio is just where 3 little shoots have burst up.
That sounds
And
really
one of them needs
creepy.
glasses.
What?
And one of them needs glasses.
Yes.
Solar Beam don't half look pathetic in this game.
Something
I
that's
think-
been, such an impressive move in terms of damage, really doesn't have enough showiness to it.
It's a giant beam of light. It shakes everything. It's...
No, it's just shooting beads.
It's not really a huge... Well, that's what... It's basically the same as Hyper Beam as well. The attacks don't really look... There's not really a huge number of impressive-looking attacks.
At least with Hyper Beam, it's all pretty colours.
Solar Beam was pretty colours.
It was yellow.
Green.
The colours of solar.
Right.
Would Shola even have colour?
Well, giving it that solar isn't a noun, no, it wouldn't.
I think they should have made it look like lightning.
Why?
Surely Nido King's poking his own eye out with his tooth.
Well, no, see, as you can see, there's a clear 2-pixel space between it.
So if he trips over, is he gonna blind himself?
No, because his
Just-
mouth is closed.
No, his mouth is slightly open if you look at the front.
Well, his tooth probably juts out at an angle away from his eye.
You gotta
Looks
hope
like-
so, otherwise he's kinda screwed.
I'm
Well,
worried
it'll
more
be a
if
very
that's
poor
going to
revolutionary design.
Touche.
So which Gen 6 starter do you think you might get? I mean, if you were to buy a 3DS.
Fennekin.
Firefighting, good choice.
Fire Psychic, everyone knows that.
It's a firefighting type. It is inevitable.
I generally have that take the plant starter. Oh, whatever the green one is.
Yeah, I'll take the war one because it's a frog.
That means I'm left with nothing.
You
Fine.
have all 3. You can hack the game.
You can have Pikachu.
I don't want Pikachu. Pikachu
You
sucks.
can go back to playing Pokemon Yellow.
I want Eevee. Fucking Gary took it.
Wait a minute, what's stopping Team Rocket from just being brought up by another guy?
That's what they attempt, and then you take them out again.
That is a pot of gold and silver.
I really should learn to complete these games.
I don't think you... Judging by how you go about Pokemon games, I don't think you've ever played anything.
No, I've played them. I've just got up to level 20 and got ridiculously bored.
You
Started
ever,
jacking off over the Pokemon.
have you
I
ever
don't
played...
find Pokemon sexy. You guys are putting words in my mouth here.
That's not the only thing that's going to be put in your mouth. Oh! No. Do you ever play any games? Because you seem like you never know anything about what we're going to be talking about. What we talk about.
To be brutally honest, I know certain things, but I don't really follow anything. I don't know why, I just can't really... I never seem to know as much as everybody else.
Also, bear in mind, he's a walrus.
That's
Walruses
no
aren't renowned for their video gaming ability here.
We do like to sort of flop about though, rather funnily.
If we're being judged by what we use to represent ourselves, and I technically have no fingers. So, you know, I'm not... So it doesn't... You don't need fingers to play video games. You can do it with flippers, or gigantic tusks.
It was also the matter of fact that nobody knew that, Soleil game as well, so...
True, but that's not the only game I've ever played. I have other games that everyone knows.
That guy still having a staring contest with his Poliwhirl.
He's just hypnotised.
All glory to the Hypnotoad!
All glory to the Hypnotoad!
Right, so what are we here for then?
To finally complete the trilogy.
Ice Beam.
Thunderbolt, and Alyssa already knows Flamethrower.
Truly, today is a glorious day.
Am I about to become a CD player?
Yes. We now have the harmony of fire, ice, and lightning.
Ooh, in a convenient sneaky package.
Mm-hmm. Fire, ice, lightning, and dragon.
Sounds like a cool plan to me.
Mm-hmm.
Up until the point it evolves into Dragonite.
At which point it becomes
Then it just
too
looks
cool
derpy.
for anything.
But it looks derpy as all hell. I would so love if you accidentally overwrote Flamethrower.
I wouldn't.
Rage quit.
Mm-hmm. Or, you know, rage reload. I feel sorry for that old man there. He can't move anywhere.
Can't get out of his garden.
Ah.
Who put that pond there?
He just woke up one morning and suddenly it was there.
Drink will do that to you. Ooh, alright.
It's
What are we
fine.
shopping for here? Oh, repel.
Yeah.
Thousands of them.
We're gonna need lots where we're going.
Yeah, it's back through Mankey territory.
We can't stop here. This is Mankey territory. Then on to Zubat territory. Right, no. There's not actually a huge number of Zubats in Victory Road. There's a
There is
lot.
quite a few. Remember, there's a lot of Onyx there, isn't there?
Yeah, a lot of Onyx, a lot of matchups.
It's a pity we can't catch any of them.
Mm.
I'll be wonders why hasn't anyone accidentally started mining like an Onyx's tail or something? Because let's face it, if it's asleep, you're not really going to tell the difference between it and a boulder.
Yeah, they start off and then they stop very quickly when they die.
It's got to be really annoying for the Onyx. I mean, surely you can actually feel everything for the boulders.
Well, I reckon that once people realise that this is Onyx territory, they stop mining.
Yeah, but you'll feel sorry for the first few fuckers.
Or the first one, because once people start dying to Onyx.
Well, no, the first one, when he dies, everyone's supposed to assume, oh, maybe he fell off a cliff or something. It takes about 3 or 4 before people realise, oh shit, it's an Onyx.
Oh, this one guy appears to have been smashed entirely into the wall. Wonder if he fell off a cliff somewhere. In this cave.
Well, you know, they're not going to instantly assume it was due to...
It's probably a safe assumption if he randomly gets crushed and there's no remains of what's crushed him, that it was a Pokemon.
No, not necessarily Onyx.
Yes, but something capable of squishing miners very easily.
Ooh, we're going to the power plants, are we?
Yes.
We have a legendary bird to kill.
Yeah.
Thought there'd be more security here, but oh well.
If you kill a man, you're a murderer. But if you kill a god, then
Then you're an idiot.
some kind of super
Zarkus is
murderer.
actually a fairly good Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't care about good Pokemon.
I wouldn't necessarily refer to the legendary birds as gods either. They're more like the Titans, I guess. They didn't make anything. They're just kind of.
Well, technically, the Greek.
But if you make them sulk, then they'll just destroy everything.
Well, technically, in the pantheon that Titans come from, the gods didn't create anything.
The parents of the gods did.
Yes, which were in fact Titans. In fact, everything is in fact made up of Titans. The sky and the earth are Titans. So, you
Yeah,
know.
fair enough.
Your analogy kind of falls apart.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So wait, what the Kraken is then?
He's the thing that will soon be unleashed.
The Kraken is not related to Greek mythology, though.
It is if I say it is.
I think it's actually Norse, honestly.
Might be. Most big sea creatures are Norse.
What with them, spending a lot of time on the sea and everything.
Plus, they are fond of some really cool legends.
Hence why
I know.
Thor is an Avenger and Aphrodite isn't.
Hmm.
That and also isn't Aphrodite like the goddess of love?
Technically sex, but
Same thing.
That would be a very interesting movie if the Avengers have Aphrodite in it.
Yeah. And technically, Wonder Woman's a demigod.
That's a good point.
the demigod of the Amazons, if I remember rightly.
Well, she's son of Zeus, or daughter of Zeus. She's not a god. She's not a god of Amazon. She's princess of the Amazons.
Wouldn't surprise me if she was a daughter of Zeus. Zeus basically could do everything in as many shapes as possible. He
Yes.
once did someone as a shower of coins.
Yes, it's the very rare occasion when he was actually a person.
Ah, I see.
Already, no, you just hear about all the fancy ones. He has sex with people in normal mode, but it's just you never hear about that.
Yeah.
It's like
Zeus
you can.
Zeus seemed to be going on a tour, laying everything across the planet. Mostly around the Mediterranean, though.
See, you only hear about all the weird. It's like you can spend your life being a perfectly good person and donate lots of money to charity, but you fuck one goat, and suddenly that's all anyone remembers about you.
I'm still more interested in how the hell do you fuck a shower of coins?
With great difficulty.
And imagine you end up with gold poison at the end of it.
Well, now we've good thing that we've now moved away from Pokemon sex into a whole more wholesome subject: culture.
Oh, that turned died in the meantime.
Yeah. That's,
Oops.
See, dead. One dead.
Were they meant,
That's
were
two
they meant to
dead.
be on 3 separate islands?
Only in the anime.
Are
Hello,
they here
Vic.
in the manga?
No, the manga they just hang about. The manga.
And then got fused into one horrific monstrosity.
The manga was cool. It was coolest when the gym leaders got their hands on them. It's glorious. It had Lieutenant Surge with a backpack powered by Zapdos,
What the hell was it doing? Keeping his beer cold?
powering up his Pokemon. He had big electric stuff on him. It was really badass. Which is yet more reasons why the manga is better than the anime.
We needed more reasons.
You can always find more reasons.
The second repair wears off, you start finding shit.
Oh, we started editing battles out again, have we?
Yeah. I'm
Double
very-
fight.
So you can usually tell exactly how bored of editing I am by how many things I edit out.
I'm quite surprised the electric Pokemon doesn't actually know Thunder.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
And it was a bug move.
Pins. It's just bug by technicality.
Suppose it's got to be something, innit? The person I would call it normal.
I think it gets changed back to normal. Isn't it?
I don't know.
I wonder what's in there.
Well, seeing as it said that a spa is in there, I'm going to guess that it's a spa.
There's some hot springs in there, I believe. I believe one of them acts like a Pokemon Center. You throw your Pokemon in there and they'll get all happy and healthy and stuff.
But what happens if one of them's fire? Surely that'll have the opposite effect.
You'd think so, but no.
The sheer magicness of the water overpowers the killiness of the water.
What?
It's too magical to kill fire stuff.
So it's special water? Like
Yes.
sparkly water?
No, it's sparkling water's horrible. It's just
dry
magic.
water. Stunned silence.
You can't handle it, can
Dry
you?
water.
Delve ash
No one
away.
wants to acknowledge it.
What's the point? I think all those stairs are there just lead to a dead-end cliff.
Because you can come back the other way. It's a one-way cliff.
Well, no, I mean, in terms of, actually creating this whole area here, what's the
What?
point?
Well, because people can go up there and enjoy a picnic. And enjoy the view.
Surely there's easier
Edit out a
places to
cave
pick.
there.
Hmm?
Did we edit out a cave there?
I don't think so.
I think it was a fairly short one, so just want to sort of get from A to B's.
Hmm. Must be really tiring hanging around with its arms spread out like that.
Maybe that's just how it roosts,
With its arms extended out.
or flop on the ground. Can't really tell from the angle if the arms are up or down,
It's fluffing it
or
on
just out.
it lays down on its back, like all birds do.
Yeah, they do when they're plump-eyed and just puck it out.
I think they lay on their front. I've never seen a bird lay on its back, except for the Norwegian blue when it's resting.
Well, could it really close its wings? It's on fire.
Yeah, it's all on fire. Fire does not burn fire.
I imagine it
Unless,
tickles it somewhat, though.
unless of course it's lava, because lava burns hotter than fire. That's another reference that's way over your heads.
Yep.
Mhm.
Maybe I should start a counter of things that I get that you don't.
Please don't.
You're going to get bored of that very quickly.
I don't know, it's very hard for me to get bored.
Lapras seem. As long as now, the more I see Lapras, the more I think it's got a beard.
What?
What?
It's got the sort of yellow bit from the chin downwards. It looks like it's got a really long beard if you have a weird mind like me.
Sure, have fun with that.
Which is weird because it's a girl. At least I want it anyway.
Actually, some women can have facial hair.